Have you ever thought about having a beer with Ted Bundy?
Or been anally probed at Area 51?
Perhaps go to dinner with Jeffrey Dahmer?
Taking a car ride with JFK?
Or enter a romantic relationship with O.J. Simpson? If so, then crack a cold one.
The Pub Time Podcast just might be for you.
The Moose Lounge. So have a seat, enjoy, and I'm excited to see what you guys got for us. So take it away.
And now the nerves kick in. Yeah, no, we're good. So thank you everyone for coming out. It is that time that you all have been waiting for, where nothing else matters except for the conversations we are having and the beverages we got here on the table. I am your host, Moose, and my co-host is on family vacation today, so he did not make it. But that's okay, because with me I have the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling,
And oftentimes bastardly.
and the oftentimes bastardly MC Tyler Havlin, the host of the Intermediate Podcast. And with us also I have the Lord that is never bored, the commander of the comic books. He's got his shirt on and PopCon this just for you. It is Lord Shorty. Everyone, welcome Shorty. So guys, thank you for coming here. Thank you for this event. Thank you for joining me today.
I noticed there's no kitties up on the stage.
There is no
kitties.
I didn't put that part in
Are there normally cats?
No, I don't usually have cats.
Oh, alright.
Need the pet no.
Shut up. Get out of here.
I need to grab one.
No.
So guys, tell the audience about your podcast, about internet. Tell them
I
about.
thought we were here to talk about your podcast, dog.
I'm here interviewing you.
Oh, we're interviewing?
Yeah.
You didn't even know what's going on.
Come on, Shorty.
Oh, God.
Obviously, don't listen
Done this
to me.
before? Huh?
Listen to me.
I don't listen to anything. I don't even listen to him, and he's the guy talking all the time.
We interview individuals that have turned passions into careers.
Oh.
So y'all are on here, and that's what we're doing.
Okay, well, real quick, Tyler made this my passion
I know.
because he forced me into it, like almost at gunpoint. You gotta hold it up closer to you.
Hold it closer. Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
He has that problem all the time.
Yeah.
So tell like a glizzy.
Okay.
What the hell's
Gotcha.
Hot dog, man.
What?
A hot dog. Put it like a hot dog to your mouth.
Shorty is so good.
All right. Anyway,
I know what a hot dog is, but why is it called a glizzy?
I don't know.
all right. So anyway, tell the audience about internet. How it became your passion.
Tyler showed up to my house near gunpoint and said, "We're going to record a podcast, and you have no choice in it." I said, "Oh, okay." And ever since, he comes over to my house once to twice a week and starts talking into microphone, and then yells at me when I don't record it.
This tracks, man. This is accurate. 100% true story.
151 episodes later, you still.
Yeah. Like today, he actually kidnapped me. Like I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know what was happening. He just said, "Hey, get in the car." I was like, "Why?" And he said, "Because I'm telling you to." I was like, "No, I don't feel safe." And he said, "We have candy." I was like, "Oh, all right."
Nice. So, I guess I'll talk to Tyler here real quick. What inspires you to keep going on after 151 episodes? Why keep coming back every week? Why keep coming back and seeing Shorty and holding this man hostage?
Stupidity and my need to punish myself every week, man. And really, dude, I don't know how bad Shorty's life would be if I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So really, I do it for him. I mean, you guys think it's for the listeners, but really it's for Shorty.
I'm gonna need you deep throat that microphone.
Huh?
I'm gonna need you deep throat that microphone. You can't hear me.
Just like that.
My bad.
Not used to these kind of microphones. Bear with me.
Who did that?
But in all honesty, like just making people laugh, that's what I'm here for.
Right.
That's the biggest reward. The little bit of scratch we get from it. Besides that, is just the bonus.
Yeah. Gotcha. Shorty, what about you? What inspires you to keep letting him come in week after week?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the technical side of it and learning new, different ways to get the stuff online and everything like that. Now, like, I don't deal with the social media. That's not my area of expertise. Like, Tyler handles it all. Like, he'll tell me about, you guys, everybody else in the podcast community. I'm like, yeah, cool, dope, all right, sweet. Where are we going and what are we doing? And like, he's always coming to me with different ideas and then asking me if I'm able to get it on there. And I like being the guy who can get it that way. Like, I like seeing how I can distribute it to all these different methods and whatnot. And Tyler does help me out. He'll come up with, different websites and, helpful tools and stuff. But then I'm usually the guy like, hey, Ty, in order for our show to sound better and do better, this is what we need. Like, I like being that guy to advance our, the little bit of technology that we have and whatnot. And we're to the point now where I can quite literally fit it all in my backpack.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So let me explain to Shorty real quick how this works. And you, Tyler, we've changed the format of the show since last time we've been on here. Usually we just get on there and talk. But this time I've reformatted it. I got 15 questions we do, and it allows the audience to get to know you a little bit. Allows you to introduce yourself, and then after these 15 questions, we're done. That's all
dangerous.
So my first question to you is actually to Shorty, and I want to know, Shorty, why is Marvel better than DC Comics?
You're a terrible human being. You said comic books. You said comics?
Yeah.
How dare you, dude? The Marvel Comics died for me in 2009. When they introduced you wanted this, didn't you?
Yes, we knew the whole time.
When they introduced all new and all different, they spiraled into this bad habit. I mean, really, like, all new, all different started in 2009, late 2009.
Get comfortable.
After the death of Hulk in the World War series. The movie that was loosely used for Ragnarok. And when they went from that format and changed it to all new and all different, they went to a stupid numbering system. I mean, it was, here's issue 1. We're going to go for 12 issues. Next issue is issue 1 again. And it just, you don't know where to go. And like, if you want to continue this story, pick up, if you're reading Captain America, you're going to get to issue 12 and it says continue this story and all new, all different Winter Soldier issue 1. Like, I don't want to read about Winter Soldier. I want to read about, Steve Rogers, Captain America. And then they killed Tony Stark and made it Riri Williams, which wouldn't be a bad character, but the way they introduced it, I mean, just every decision they made from then on out was just dumb. And then in 2015, they tried to double back and make it, like, fix their mistakes. But then they're trying, they keep trying to double down on other, terrible ideas and stuff like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm all here for changing up the status quo and everything. Like, why did you put me on this tangent?
I don't know.
But I mean,
It was intentional.
yeah. But I mean, they're pushing, bad, or the ideals and things that they want to push and the messages they want to portray are good with good intentions, but the way they do it is lousy. The writing is not good. The art is phenomenal. Do not get me wrong. Marvel Comics has a wonderful team of artists and writers, but the way they are doing it is lousy. And DC in the last 15 years, has been killing it, in my opinion. I mean, when they did, in 2010, when they released the New 52, they murdered, like, everything. I mean, everything that was coming out of DC Comics was amazing. And then in 2016, they did the DC Rebirth, and that was a phenomenal series. And now they're on the DC Universe lineup that came out in 2021. You don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at it. And it's been solid. Now, don't get me wrong, there are storylines that suck. But you're going to have that with everything, no matter what spectrum of comic books you're reading. Something's going to happen that sucks. I mean, there's times that I don't even want to read Batman, and that's my go-to comic book. I'm like, man, this story sucks. And I'll pick up the next issue, and I'll keep waiting. But no, get out of here.
I can feel the heat coming off of your
I am radiating.
Got anything else to add to that?
No, I think he said it all.
Yeah, I think you said it all. Okay.
You don't read comic books.
So, if you had a choice between flying or invisibility as a superhero power, which one would you choose? Either one. No.
Ty, you talk.
I'm going with invisibility because heights are really scary.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, eventually I gotta learn how to land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
And
It's real easy. Turn it off.
yeah. But see, then it raises the question: if you can fly, like, are you impervious to falling? Like,
I would argue that yes.
Yeah, I would too.
how am I flying? Do I have wings?
Probably like Peter Pan or Superman, something like that.
I don't know how they do it. I don't see it.
Jump up and away, go. I mean, point to the sky and jump.
Peter Pan or Superman. Yeah, they fly by the same thing.
Shorty's about to explain
Fairy dust.
the science behind
I have no science. I mean, Peter Pan uses fairy dust, and Superman's a Kryptonian. That I don't ask. I don't know.
What else is the fairy dust going to do for me if I go Peter Pan route?
I don't know. You got a pyramid.
I mean, I heard you get a ranch with trains and stuff on it, and amusement rides. Neverland Ranch.
I'm here for a train. Dude, trains are awesome, man. I want to go to Europe just for the trains.
On the Tism dog.
No. The European train tour.
I get it. I get it. I'm here for it. I want to go with flying.
This is why.
Go with flying.
Yeah, 100%.
You have a reason why?
Because I don't like traffic.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I feel like there'd be a lot less traffic in the sky. And I don't have to worry about other drivers, man. Like, I don't have to worry about my car getting shot up.
Thank you.
I would say I'd have to choose flying too, although it would be funny to be invisible and stand in front of people and watch them run into me.
We just want to see you fall.
But if I'm invisible, then I'm not gonna see it.
We're never going to see it. We're just going to hear it and jump.
I just want to see the people bounce off of something. Fall over.
Look, man, we was talking about these feet earlier. How hard is it to keep them things moving and upright?
The feet?
Yeah, like how many things?
They're fine. They're on the ground.
How many things do you kick on accident in a day?
Believe it or not, well, when I was going through puberty and
It's quite literally twice the size.
Every time you kick your foot, I feel it.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, they're massive feet, size 20 shoes. So,
They make them that big?
yeah, they're Jesus. Yeah. And I got sandals too.
Special order.
Jesus had to make those. God damn.
So, guys, to keep it moving on, who would you invite to dinner if you could choose any three people, alive or dead, throughout history or current? Who would you choose to have dinner with?
Preferably somebody that can cook, because I can't cook to save my life.
So you're thinking like Martha Stewart, Ramsey Gordon Ramsay?
Don't get me started on Martha Stewart, man. Physically, I'm here on this stage. But emotionally, I'm in a field of lavender, bouncing Cheerios off of Martha Stewart into a cereal bowl.
Okay, Shorty?
G-rated design.
I mean, for the conversation alone, I mean, give me Ramsey. Give me Ramsey because I'm gonna eat. Shut up. I'm gonna get some good food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna do some good cooking.
What about Paula Dean Paula, you mean?
And you said alive or dead. So
You want them to be alive when they come over for dinner, right?
They'll come. I mean, you don't want zombies.
well, we can split it down the middle. We know he's alive, so Hitler can show up. I mean, he's gonna be old, but yeah, why not? It's good conversation. You don't know him.
Alive?
You don't know that.
You don't know that?
He's in Brazil.
Everybody's in Brazil.
We're not.
You got me there. You want a nut?
Shut up. Let's see. Who else am I inviting?
Ramsey.
I don't know. You're welcome, Ty. I'm here. Heck, I don't know. I don't think I got a third. I'm getting Ramsey and Hitler.
Hold on. We got to pick three?
Yeah, three.
You got Martha Stewart.
Yeah, Martha Stewart.
I'll do
I
it.
want this guy in the Mario outfit over here. I want him to come to dinner. Because he's rocking Mario. He can't even hear us. That poor guy. He's over here talking to One Piece and stuff and some samurai. This is One Piece, right?
Some samurai.
He doesn't care about you.
Looks like it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm hip
That was
on
a great
anime.
cosplay though. And I want our timekeeper to come to dinner as an apology for us being on this stage today, because I know he is over here just like he's itching. He's like, I gotta go cut these mics off before they say some real additional stuff. Look, I've made it a point not to look at you this entire time. Okay.
Yeah, that right there.
See, you guys walk out of here and you go out to your car and you look down before you get in the car and you find a lottery ticket.
Ramsey Gordon.
And lo and behold, that lottery ticket ends up being a $10 million winner. What's the first thing you're doing?
First thing I'm doing,
Going to dinner with Ramsey Gordon.
building a commune for me and my homies. We're all getting houses. They might not be big, but there's gonna be one big house in the middle that we all go play games and stuff with. And
Sounds like a good spot.
that's the good idea. That's the plan right there.
That's a good plan, man. First thing I'm doing is getting in the car. Somewhere, at least the gas. I ain't built nothing in the parking lot. Kentucky conventional exposition, whatever. Look, let me tell you what about this place. You know what else? If we get $10 million, I'm buying this place some new bathroom stalls. Because look, Amos can't go in these things. I'm in there, and the bottoms of them are so high, and the tops of them are so low. Like, I'm sitting there having a full-blown conversation with the person next to me. Right? I got the person.
You look him in the eye?
Yes, because the stalls are low enough. I got the person next to me, their purple cake's just scraping under there. Like, I was like, hey, this is sweet. We're having a group. We'll touch feet. You know, I took my shoes off. I put my foot over there. I thought we were having an intimate moment. It turns out it was just a cake. It wasn't his foot. I was disappointed. You know, so then if I win the lottery, I'm buying the Kentucky Exposition Center. Is that what this place is called? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm buying them some new bathroom stalls because that was. I mean, it was fun, but you know, it
was a good group poop. Is that what you're saying?
It would have been a better group poop had the guy put his foot under there and not his.
He didn't play footsies with you?
Nope.
You played footsie cake?
Yeah, I thought we were playing footsie cake. It wasn't footsie cake. It was
more like, quit standing on my cake.
Yeah, pretty much.
It wasn't really even a conversation. It's like, sir, can you please move your foot?
It was full blown under there. So
It's embarrassing.
yeah, not for me. It wasn't. I had fun with this cake.
Haha, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Date Money, and every Monday, join us on every streaming service on the Bro Migos podcast.
Come talk shit with your boy Panama Red.
And you better not forget me, head advocate of the Big Titty Committee and undercover brother, Motorboat and Matt.
And me, Hoochie Daddy Sleppy. I guess my new name is Hoochie Man Hunter.
Yeah! I was hoping you were going to say that.
We talk all things sports, sex, and more. Coming to you raw and uncensored. Ain't nothing on it.
So, if you ended up on a stranded island and food and water was taken care of, but you could only bring 2 items with you, what 2 items would you bring?
Ramsey Gordon food.
A cell phone and a car door.
A cell phone and a car door.
Yeah, so I didn't get bored, and if I got hot, I could just roll the window down.
All right, this podcast is over.
As soon as he said car door, I'm like, I knew where he was going.
Shorty, what about you, buddy?
Food and water are taken care of, you said?
Food and water's taken care of.
See, that like defeats 90% of the purpose that I have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty decent when it comes to survival camping. After that, I don't know, dude. I don't need much. Give me a cell phone with an internet connection just so I can read my comic books still, and I'm a happy camper. And a solar recharger, solar charger.
A solar charger.
Yeah. Food and water taken care of, but electricity's not. That's it.
All right, so you made it back from this desert island, and apparently you've screwed up because now you're on death row, and your death penalty is tomorrow. But your last meal is tonight. What are you eating?
Oh.
Tyler quite literally can't answer.
Yeah, Todd, dude. Shorty, what do you eat?
Man, I wish I was allergic to food. If I had a peanut allergy, that's what I would request is a peanut butter sandwich or whatever. Just so like I can be laughing the whole time. You're gonna get me tomorrow.
Tyler, what's the
Like that's my goal. But I'm not allergic to anything that I know of.
Tyler, what's the
I don't know, man. Like maybe Martha Stewart.
Say it, Tyler.
Tyler, you got an answer?
My answer was Martha Stewart in the most polite way that I could put it. But I mean, I guess
I saw a license plate in there that had your name written all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Was it those words? Your name?
was MFFEVR.
Oh, I'm so.
I can't spell that.
Yeah, you're
dyslexic.
So
You're
I'm
from
gonna go
Ohio.
with some seafood, maybe like some clams or anything that really makes me gassy.
Yeah.
Bro, because if you're gonna be in there with me, like,
Dude, Waffle House is such a good answer. Could you imagine, like you hit death row, you die, and then immediately void yourself? It's just smelly and terrible. Just like nothing but beans and Waffle House.
now that's true. Like when you kick the bucket, like you also kick your inside.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So how do they battle that for people that they
I
all?
think they put a diaper on them.
You would think they would have to, right?
How embarrassing! Like you're about to get electrocuted, lethal injection, whatever, and they're like, "Sir, I need you to put on this diaper." And you're like, "Man,
You couldn't ask me to do this 20 years ago. This would have made life so much better and more efficient. I wouldn't have had to use the bathroom at the Kentucky Expo Center then.
I'm just saying you need to do something. If they're gonna kill you, then they need to clean up after you too. So
that's what I'm saying. They're gonna give you a diaper. Like that's gotta be a thing. That's gotta be.
I'm sure that
You think the chair has a hole and they just pants you right before it? You know what I'm saying? They pants you right before it. There's a hole in it. That way you just void yourself and it drops in the toilet on its own.
I feel like that's not a thing. I mean, it would make sense.
It's efficient.
It would work smarter, not harder.
It's efficient.
No diaper changing then.
and usually there's people like watching you too, like making.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna.
They're watching.
They're not gonna.
You know what I mean?
They're not gonna. I don't know. I feel like it's a more intimate experience in real life. It's not like in front of a glass window and all your loved ones could see it, watch your last moments or nothing like that. I feel like it's a more intimate moment. You and the guys, looking in your eyes, like, man, you've been a prisoner here for 10 years. You know, I'm sorry. You know, they grew in friendship or whatever. Like, I feel like that's a romance movie. We need to make that a movie. You want to write a movie?
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Can I be? You want to be the guard or the prisoner?
I don't want to have to look in your eyes all wrongfully, so I'll be the prisoner.
You always look in my eyes all wrongfully.
No, it's called a dead, dying.
You're killing me inside.
Yeah,
Tyler.
that one.
You love me and you know it.
Uh-huh.
Don't make me twerk again.
No!
Don't make you what? What you
Please, no.
Gunner, do you know how to twerk, buddy? No?
I mean, yes, I do, but I don't want to do
Let's
it.
see it, man. Let's see these moves. A little crowd interaction.
No!
You know the Macarena? No?
No, then you do it.
Look, I've
No,
twerked
the one
once
in the
this
middle.
month.
He twerked on our show.
He twerked on our
That's
show.
one too many.
Yeah.
The one? No.
Broke our cameras.
Me?
Sorry,
Wasn't me.
me and Gunner hijacked it.
No, you're good.
Who was it?
Pull us back in. Rein us back in there, Amos.
So, boys, what are you looking forward to in the future, personally and professionally? Yeah. Say this thing did take off. What are you looking forward to most about that? About podcasting professionally?
Oh, so we're just talking podcasting.
Yeah.
He said professionally and personally.
Well, personally, I'm looking forward to the retirement home. I heard they throw wild parties there. They have the best medications.
All the stuff.
You get a sponge bath and 3 squares a day.
Square.
And you get square meals. And you get to have your diaper changed.
Squares are also cigarettes, though.
Yeah, but three, what is it? 3 hots and a cot. My bad. But without the prison part.
What?
But as far as, don't worry. Don't worry. Just hold on. Just, you want me to rub your back, Shorty?
Get out of here.
Does that feel good?
I need an adult.
Danger.
Professionally, we've discussed this a lot lately. I want to do this as a living because I enjoy it. I enjoy making people laugh, and we know what milestones we need to hit. So to get to 1 million downloads a week is the goal.
And how far away are you from
A
that?
lot of far away.
Yeah, we are very far. Yeah, we sat down for probably 45 minutes the other day, like hard discussing the challenges and the stuff that we're gonna have to do to really get like there.
999,000.
Or what we're gonna have to do and like what numbers we need to hit and all that stuff, like the actual math behind it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to take up the social media.
No, that's Tyler.
I can only handle one platform.
But I can't. Social media is such a pain in the butt. I hate it.
And all our TikToks, thank God, are done by a friend of the show, named Josh Williams, who watches our lives.
Yeah.
And he pulls the clips from those. Because when I do them, you can tell the difference when I do them and when he does them. When he does them, there's editing involved. When I do them, you just see the whole screen and whatever 20, 30 seconds I want to drop on there is on there. But when he does it, it gets fancy. There's I'm blanking on the word.
Bleeps.
There's bleeps. There's captions. That's what I'm looking for, captions. Because I don't know, I can barely read, so captions don't help me none.
Right, gotcha. Shorty, what about you? What are you looking forward to professionally?
This has been a lot of fun. This has been this is a lot of fun. So I'd like to continue to do this or whatever. And I told Ty, one of my big things is I work a lot of overtime to support, all this silly stuff that I buy for this and outside of this. A lot of it outside.
How much do you spend at the comic book store a week?
We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, it's something that I would like. Like I said earlier, it's, advancing our technology and making it sound better and produce better and stuff like that. I want to sound like the Rogan podcast,
right?
But just be us and, not necessarily sell out. But
I'll sell out, I don't care. As long as I can still say some funky stuff, we're good.
Yeah. But nah, just keep doing this, man. If I can sit in my house all day and talking to a microphone and get paid for it, shoot, sign me up.
Sounds good, right? It sounds good. So, if you could go back in time and talk to 13-year-old Tyler and Shorty, what would you tell them?
Remain a virgin.
Remain a virgin.
Yes.
Mine would be lose your virginity.
What was yours? Oh yeah, but see, we're on different ends here. Yeah. That's what messed me up as a young adult.
Yeah.
I don't know, that maybe don't eat so much cheesecake.
Don't eat so much cheesecake.
He's still telling himself that.
No, that'd be it. Stay in school. Don't be a fool.
We did pass a cheesecake factory on the way here.
Did we really?
It's not far out of town.
We were just talking about Cheesecake Factory too.
We can go eat, dog.
You just gave me a belly boner, sir.
Belly button.
Right, we don't have.
That's what's for dinner, gang.
What? My belly?
Shut up.
If you love cheesecake, I'm down. So, one more question before we get serious.
We're getting serious here? I thought we already were, sir.
Well,
You brought up Martha Stewart.
yeah, we already talked about Marvel and DC, so. But we're going to get more serious than that.
Let's do it, sir. Let's do it.
I'm going to start with Shorty first, because I already know Tyler's answer. But Shorty,
If anything, I'm consistent, sir.
Probably.
Shorty, if you could punch any person in the face, who would it be?
He's right here. Oh God.
Any person in the world.
Who's the cat? Shoot.
Punch me in the face.
I don't know his name, but you find me the lead director that told Zack Snyder that he couldn't continue the Justice League movies. I want to punch that guy.
That would be a good,
Let me haul off and hit him in the face. Just, we're saying, oh, we're gonna stop this and whatever. And we don't want Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill to be Batman and Superman anymore. That guy needs. There's a lot more than punch into his face that I want to do. Everything. I don't care. I want to fight him.
Hold on one second. Let's see if the audience can answer Tyler's real quick. Tyler, who you want to punch in the face?
Austin
St. John.
I'd settle for Steve St. John as well.
Who's Steve St. John?
Oh, his father. We could just cut it off before it begins.
Both his parents.
You don't want to punch him in the face. You want to punch him in the lower region, just so you can make sure he doesn't produce anymore.
Yes, but well, there needs to be time travel involved in this as well for it to truly be.
Oh, see, there's the answer for your third guest for dinner. You want to get however like
He's behind that thing.
you want to rip him out of time right before he like helps conceive Austin St. John.
Yes.
And just like brutally beat him. See, look at
that bedroom door and be like, no, don't do it.
Hey, come over for dinner real quick. Oh no, me and my wife have plans. Please don't. Please. No, please stop.
Not tonight, you don't. You're hanging out with me.
St. John's not coming.
Neither is his dad.
Damn straight.
So guys, when it's time to hang up the microphones and the headphones and call it quits, how do you want Interheaded to be remembered?
Man, that made me have the feels for a second, man.
You have feelings?
I don't know. I just hope we touch as many people as I want to touch and make enough people.
Yeah, I know. He said it.
But no, I mean I touch people all the time, man. We're touching you right now. There's another Mario too. Hey, Mario.
Did you see Deadpool, Bob Ross?
Yeah,
I did. That was pretty cool.
He just walked by.
Honestly, I want people to get a good laugh. Forget about all the dumb stuff in the world when they listen to us.
We talk about the dumb stuff.
Yeah, but
You are the dumb stuff.
in a way that'll either make you cringe or make you laugh.
Cheers.
Either way, you're feeling something.
Not yet.
And it's
We should do it before we go home tomorrow.
It's fair enough.
Shorty, what about you?
I want them to talk about the meteor that took us out. That's how I want to go out. The meteor.
Oh, the meteor.
That's how I want us to get taken out. Like I don't want to hang up. I want to be in the middle of recording. A meteor come down and wipe us off the planet of existence. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like that's the goal. And people are like, they made a podcast? That's so weird. I only know them from the meteor strike.
What are they?
That's what I want.
I'm here for it.
All right, guys.
Right, man.
I see it. What is it about?
So to all future podcasters, the ones that's getting ready to pick it up and start recording, if you had a chance to talk to them, what piece of advice would you give them before they start?
Make sure you enjoy the content that you are creating. Make sure you listen to your own content. And if you want to make something of it, you have to have the mindset that everybody you meet is a potential listener. Everybody, and figure out who your audience is. That's another one that a lot of people will tell you is figure out who your audience is first. I miss our mics. I really miss our mics.
What are you doing? There's a mic.
That's my biggest thing. If you want to make a go of it, everybody you meet is a potential listener and enjoy the content you're creating.
The only piece of advice I got is don't over edit and don't go by an exact script. Like it's okay to have, like Tyler does it, like he'll have a series of questions. And another buddy of mine that we, him and I tried to do a podcast with, and he had a family and everything went to hell. But have bullet points.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about a specific topic and stay on that topic, you need to have either a timer and setup to which you can easily stay to. Like, I've seen guys who waste hours and hours of time going by an exact script, and then they have to take time. Like, I forget his name, and I forget the name of the podcast off the top of my head, but he read from a word-for-word script.
And even if the script is written well, once you're reading from it, you can tell you're reading from the script.
Yeah.
And it makes it less enjoyable.
Yeah, you can tell it's robotic. Right. And it needs to sound authentic. It needs to sound like it's coming from you yourself, even if it's written by you yourself. You know what I mean? And like if you have a guest on, like he had me, he had Tyler, and he had our old co-host Ava with us. And like, I mean, it was hard to keep us in that or whatever. Like, I mean, you right now, you have a bullet point, yeah, essentially, you know, a list of questions or whatever. Yeah. And that's perfect. It's very open and whatnot. If we don't get to them all, no big deal. But yeah, just overanalyzing your own content can be a detriment. So basically sit back, relax, and let the words fall out of your face.
I agree. What question, we're getting ready to wrap up. So what question should I have asked you?
Probably not the comic book one.
Ask me about my wiener? My glizzy?
I still want to know where that came from.
Oh, he's because
Which one, glizzy?
Yeah, I don't.
So I did Google this a long time ago, and I guess glizzy is actually another word. It was like slang term for Glock, maybe?
Glock is the shooter.
What's wrong?
No, that's what I meant.
Oh yeah, the gun. Because of the way like sausage looked. I believe it was Philadelphia. It was something about them was similar, like the clips. So they just started calling hot dogs glizzies. I don't know. It's a fun word. I want to be the Blizzard King of the Kentucky Exposition Center.
The Blizzard King?
Get me a damn hot dog, sir.
The Blizzard King. All right.
The Blizzard King.
All right, Shorty, anything I should ask you?
No. I mean, there's a number of things you could ask me to get me on a tangent. And there's a number of things you could, well, the problem is we were warned about being family friendly. And
right, yeah.
The things that'll set us off, are not things we can talk about in the public forum.
Right, I got you.
Yeah, luckily we're the last show.
Right, that's what I'm saying too.
Everybody's tired, they want to leave, but we still gotta get, be a little bit professional, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah.
We're really using this term professional in a loose manner.
Martha Stewart loose.
Yeah. There you go.
You put some respect on Martha's name, sir. You know, you know what? We're gonna revise an answer. I want Reba McEntire to come to dinner with me also.
Okay.
Maybe Martha and Reba. And you know, I don't even need a third at that point.
Dogg.
They're just gonna get in the way.
Snoop Dogg, yes.
Snoop Dogg.
St. John's dad.
Oh yeah, St. John's dad.
He doesn't deserve to be in a room with Reba.
No. He's invited to the beginning of it. You take care of business, and then Reba and Martha show up. Ladies, this way.
Yeah, okay, I can get down with that.
All right, guys. Well, go ahead and tell everyone where they can find more about the Inner Idiot, and we'll jump off of here.
Well,
Social.
go ahead, Ty.
I can smell it. Smells like onions, bro. You can find us at Inner Idiot Podcast on Spotify, Apple, all those places that guy before us mentioned, we're there. We're also on like Twitter and Instagram.
Face place.
And the TikTok. But the Facebook, yes. The world of face. But we're not here for us. We're here for the Moose Lounge. Because there's a moose loose, people.
Yeah, he's really tall.
He's really tall.
So if you listen to me, then you already know where to find me. So.
He knows how to bowl.
All right, everybody. With a lazy eyeball. Oh God.
Bro, I didn't even know about that until today. Yeah. Even after I saw you, I didn't know. Because it's just not something I've always been looking at your big manliness everywhere, man.
You noticed your feet first, and your belt line second.
Yeah. But I just want to thank PopCon real quick for having us out here and giving us this opportunity to come here.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Other than that, I'll let you have your stuff back. Everyone, thanks for listening.
The Moose Lounge.